Start producing. Nowadays, we all live in a world of absorption, or a world of consumption, if you will. We absorb media, we absorb good foods, music, lectures, you name it. We take it all in. To actually find that meaning in our life and the true joy and value of going through our days without effort is finding a balance between doing something and taking in something. Therefore, taking in information and maybe performing a work task or something. Therefore, production and absorption. We can't merely produce either without absorbing. We need information and we need experiences to learn and therefore be able to produce or create something. For example, right now I'm writing a book and I'm posting fitness content right now, but before I post or write anything, I need to absorb media, maybe some informative and educational templates to form even the slightest idea of what I want to write, how to express myself in my videos, and so on. Same in the past. I was quite active performing and working with music. And I didn't practice and I didn't step on stage with the band or hit the first key note on the piano without absorbing lessons and media on how to play or how to approach the theoretical data on music in itself. I absorbed a lot of data and media and I applied it to real life. Or take some of you. If you're going to the gym, whether you're a beginner or more intermediate experienced athlete, during the course of training you might want to try new exercises, new rep ranges, or just switch your field to something different, something new. I don't know. But what do? You seek information on how to do it. Therefore, absorption of media and information. But if we turn the other way around and absorb without doing or without producing, we get stuck. We tend to get depressed or, case in point, just simply bored. This hands down one, if not the most common reason behind anxiety and depression in psychiatric care, which I see as well. A lot of my clients get stuck on their phones because, unquote, they have nothing else to do, simply. And this is it. In a world with technology and media thriving, we are easily get comfortable and stuck in absorbing day in and day out. And therefore also create a lot of resistance when it comes to actually doing something. And that's really something. The brain creates a routine. And just like it creates a new healthy routine of, let's say, performing daily chores, taking care of hygiene, and so on, the brain might as easily build a routine of something unhealthy, like scrolling through your phone 10 hours a day or laying in bed, simply because it's comfortable. And what is comfortable hits you with that sweet dopamine rush, making it very difficult to fight or get out from at some times. We may want to implement changes in our lives, start a workout, and maybe improve our physical health by going to the gym. But where do we start? We seek information. We crave that absorption of information before going there. But that doesn't always cut it, does it? Same goes for self-improvement in a general sense, whether it's about setting boundaries for your mental sake, cutting out toxic stimulants or environments, or maybe wanting to increase your social engagement. You read, you scroll through reels about self-improvement, but you reach no further. You just absorb, but can't take that first action. This is something I see every day. Why is that? I think 2 factors is behind this. Well, fear of failure, or rather urge of perfectionism, and the fact that we are so overstimulated in dopamine-driven activities or behaviors nowadays. And due to social media these days, we have built up some kind of image in our heads that we need to act at a high standard or even perfectly all the time, look flawless with a filter, achieve good results from the get-go, and so on. You don't see a lot of people posting an, let's say, natural, more maybe even ugly picture of themselves on social media or showing their true self today, do you? No, maybe some do, but it's not as common. No, today we create people-pleasing habits. A lot of folks are even afraid of doing certain exercise in the gym or wearing certain type of clothing because they're simply worried about what other people would think. So what? Most people are too busy worrying about themselves anyways. So in reality, they don't always even notice or think that much about what you're doing anyways. It's about what you think. Wanna know why? Because the only person you will ever deal with and live with for the rest of your life is yourself. So stop trying to be normal because it doesn't exist. The craving of being normal is what makes us put on a mask and act certain ways. We're not actors, we're human beings. And I totally understand this issue. I myself has been someone who was a victim to this, still is sometimes, but hey, something I realized a long time ago that wasn't right. I've always been really self-aware, maybe therefore I chose to pursue the science of psychology and behavioral medicine. I always been a deep thinker as well. I always thought way too much about certain actions in life, making me doubt or overthink things, even when that wasn't necessary. And I did that because I wanted a perfect outcome. Yeah. Maybe the 5 latest years I've been overcoming and worked on these things, such as this topic. Leaving the ego and the expectation or expectations at the door. And let me tell you, one of the best mindset changes I've ever done. Ego is something that we all develop and work on and automatically think about, but leaving or even removing my expectations of things were eye-opening. I'm not advertising low demands. We should always try to aim high and try to be the best version of ourselves, but don't expect it to go as planned every time. Yeah, but that was my talk today, guys. I hope you liked today's topic. I hope you have a great week, and I'll catch you on the next one.